I'm going to recommend you 4 books to become the best version of you in 2023. I've read these books, I am reading these books, I am rereading these books, and these are my go-to for this year. Hey everyone, I'm Brittany. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And if you are new here, welcome to my YouTube channel. And if you've seen my previous videos, welcome back. I have traveled. I am an entrepreneur. I'm an online teacher. I have several online businesses, and I know a thing or two about being uncomfortable, right? And I also have 4 books that actually I feel like are guiding me this year to having the best year and essentially being the best 2023 version of myself. And here's what I'm reading. First book on the list is Everything is Figure Outable by Marie Forleo. If you're an entrepreneur, you know, like it's a lot. And being an entrepreneur, especially being an entrepreneur first generation, or maybe just being the first person out of your family and your friends group to have their own business, to start their own business, it's hard. And it's even harder when you're a multi-potentialite or a multiple entrepreneur. It's so hard. It's even lonelier. And in Marie Forleo's book, like, wow, she talks about everything that I was thinking. There was one point, as you all know, like, I've lived in different countries, and while living in Mexico, I felt like just throwing in the towel. Like, there were so many things that were happening and I was just over it. And I was like, well, the worst thing that could happen is just me moving home. And if I don't have a place to crash, then definitely going to like a homeless shelter or figuring it out. And she was in the same situation, and I think all of us are all in the same situations. Maybe, you know, your home life isn't the best. Maybe you need to plan for the worst case scenarios, and she talks about that in the book. And I know it sounds like so, I don't want to say dramatic, because it's not dramatic, it's real life, but just like the worst case scenarios. It's hard to have those thoughts and not really have anyone to talk to about. And she talks about it in this book. And she pretty much says how she's sleeping on an air mattress in New York City, making her dreams come true of being like a life coach and switching from one career to another and just taking punch after punch. And it's just so relatable. And she talks about steps that she did to get out of it and what she needed to do to figure her way out of it. And this is a book for you to read. And even if you are thinking about becoming an entrepreneur, leaving your 9-to-5, maybe you want to switch careers, this is a book for you, because she talks about all that, and she gives examples of other people that have done it. I mean, and granted, you know, I understand privilege, and I understand my privilege and the privilege of other people, but for this book to like go into depths of people who have children that have figured it out, who are married that have figured it out, who have escaped very bad situations and figured it out and created the life and career that is great for them, it feels like a community, right? Even though I'm reading this book, it feels so relatable. It feels like, yes, you're not in it alone. So definitely highly recommend. And 2, I love, I need to look up, but I love that there are a lot of examples, right? Like, she has like questions to work through, you know, ways to, you know, figure it out. And she also has like bonus must watch. I think she still has Marie TV. I'm pretty sure that's still around. I used to watch it back when I was living in Washington, D.C. full time, and I was working as a executive assistant in the private sector at a lobbying law firm and an agriculture firm. We can get into that a lot later, but I was watching a lot of Marie Forleo's TV and like getting her emails, and yeah, I think that it really helps. So this is a really great book, especially again if you're an entrepreneur and you are trying to figure it out. There's a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. And it's the field notes. It's the Marie Forleo field notes. I got this book from the library. I've already read it. I'm gonna go through, do the exercises again, but I would definitely buy this. This would be here. I might just go ahead and buy it afterwards. I might just go ahead and buy it, but yes, this will be here. And this is actually my personal collection, which we can do on another day. Okay, second book the second book in the 4 books to becoming the best version of yourself in 2023. Yep, the 12-week year. As you see, I've listened to this on audiobook. I did the 12-week year last year in 2022, saw some great results. This year, I'm going in. I have some major goals this year, and I'm rereading this, going through the exercises. I'm going to link a YouTuber. She's really big, and she talks about it. Hold on, let me see. Find it. Okay. Sorry, Montelle B. She has a really good Notion document, and I've seen it around many times, but she is the originator and the creator of the Notion document, and I'm actually going to link her video in the description in this video, and I'm also going to, if I can find it, have it, but I think she does have the link of the Notion form that she uses in it. Chef kisses. Mrs. B, thank you for that. But I really feel like if you sit, read the book, apply what the book has to say, do your 12-week year, hit all the goals that you see. And the most important takeaway from this book, and I'm giving you some, I'm spilling some tea from the book, or just, I don't really say it's tea. What I'm getting is that it's very important to make sure that you stay above an 85% productivity threshold. Like that 85% is where it's at, and that's where you need to stay and where you need to be. And I realized that whenever I did it last year, there were more times that I was under the 85 than above the 85, and that is key. So it's really important to do that, and that is one of the tips. But definitely get this book. I did not get this from the library. I bought this, and yeah, I'm gonna go through it again and again and again. And if you guys want, let me know in the comments if you want to do this together, or if you want to see how I'm structuring it. In addition to the 12-week year, for me to have like the best year of 2023 and the pretty much moving forward and being the best version of myself, I have actually did a calendar as well. So breaking up what I want to do each month of the year, and then aligning it to the other strategies that I'm using to make sure that everything comes into fruition. So definitely get this book. Next on the list is Atomic Habits. I know you guys are probably tired of seeing it. It's everywhere, but yeah, I really think this book is going to be a very good book. I have read a little bit of it, and I'm going to really get down into the nitty-gritty and implement this with this. Okay? Yeah, we're doing it. So reading this and seeing what habits that I can implement to make sure that they're good habits, and they're habits that are going to be very beneficial and long lasting. So I'm just not going to like discard it in like a week or two, right? I'm going to stick with it. So very important. I'll let you know how it goes. A lot of people recommend this, so we shall see. One thing I will say when it comes to doing all these productivity tasks and reading all the books, the self-help books, is you really need a strategy. And that's where I feel like sometimes that I'm lacking, is like my strategy. So making sure that you have a strategy for like your social media, for your short-term goals, for your long-term goals. I think that is key. So we're going to work through this together. But for me, the strategy that I am implementing is reading the Atomic Habits, as well as going with the 12-week year and making that my goals. And we're going to come back to this. So I'm going to start, maybe I'll start this tomorrow. I'll have that in the next YouTube video. I'll break down everything that I'm doing. I don't want to give too much away, but I'm going to break down so you guys can try to do this along if you like. Okay, and then the 4th book. Yes, Set Boundaries, Find Peace. A Guide to Reclaiming Yourself. Yeah. Yeah. If you know, if you're someone who has a hard time with boundaries, raise your hand. Raise your hand. Ugh. Yeah. I'm going to read this book and definitely take steps to making sure that I have healthy boundaries. This year, I told myself that I am saying yes to myself, yes to what I need, and everything else can take a back burner, and it's a no. If it doesn't make me feel good, no. If I don't want to do it, no. If it doesn't make me happy, no. Yes, 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 yes to myself. Yes to making me happy. Yes to making myself feel good. Yes to doing what I want to do. Yes to setting stronger boundaries. So yeah, it's a year of yes for me, and I think this book will help a lot. So I will keep you all posted on how that works out. Please hit like and subscribe to my channel if I resonate with you, if you'd like to join along. I'm definitely going to be more consistent when posting because this is me saying yes to myself and my YouTube channel. I did travel a lot, and I will be traveling a lot this year, so there's going to be a lot of travel videos, but there is a really big goal that I want to do, and I'll let you guys know in next videos. I've always wanted to live in New York. I had that dream since I was like 18. I wanted to move to New York. Well, before 18, but I always wanted to move when I turned 18, and I haven't. And there were a lot of things I wanted to do, and I put that on the back burner. I grew up dancing. I love the arts, and I feel like maybe it's my time. I think the universe sent me a lot of signals and a lot of signs last summer to really pursue this. And so now I am definitely ready to go all in. So there's going to be a lot of changes with me. But if you like the channel, like and subscribe. I hope that you like this video. I was definitely just talking a lot. And I can actually break these books down more if you're looking to what books to read to become the better version of you and to have the best year, whether it's 2023, 2024, and beyond. I got you covered. All these books are linked in my description. If you want to find the links to them, you can find them. I'm an Amazon affiliate, so if you do click on a link, I do receive some kind of commission. Want to be very transparent about that. But if you do want to purchase any of the books on Amazon, I have it linked in my storefront store. So that's it, and thank you, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.